What's going on, Z Nation, and welcome to another edition of ZSPN. I'm your host Zaid here, and today, guys, Happy New Year's to every single one of you guys. Hope you guys will start off 2020 on a great note and much success. Obviously, for me, 2020 is going to be a huge year for this channel, and and it's all because of you guys for showing me the love and support on this channel and also liking all my social media sites. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys for showing me the support. And when it's all said and done, I mean, without you guys, this channel wouldn't exist. And it's kind of overwhelming when it comes to those supports you guys give me on this channel, and commenting and just sharing my videos is just overwhelming, and I do appreciate every single one of you guys. And I truly believe 2020 is going to be the year for ZSPN and also the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, because we have a huge goal in mind, and that is to win a championship in 2020, because it's basically an open field for the Los Angeles Lakers to take the advantage and just continue to win and just go further into the playoffs, to the point that we finally can have a championship delivered to the Los Angeles Lakers and obviously to Los Angeles. So it's going to be a great year, and hopefully I wish you all great success, and hopefully the Lakers are just continue on where they're at, and especially starting off this year with a great win against the Phoenix Suns. Obviously, it was supposed to be a win for the Los Angeles Lakers anyway. The Phoenix Suns are basically the worst team in the Western Conference, and it's all started with in the first quarter for the Los Angeles Lakers with a blowout in the first and second quarter, and then it got a little dicey a bit in the third and fourth quarter for the Phoenix Suns. They just came out of nowhere with those just taking a huge lead of their own. But at the end of the day, the Lakers continued to manage the lead that they were on and just did not allow the Phoenix Suns to take any lead whatsoever in the fourth quarter as well. But what a great way for the Lakers to start off 2020 on a huge win for them. I mean, it was supposed to be a win anyway, but for me, it felt like it was a win that they had to get. And when it's all said and done, the Lakers just deliver it tonight at Staples, beating the Phoenix Suns tonight. And obviously, the rest of the Lakers, they stepped up huge. I mean, obviously, LeBron James, he averaged a triple-double out there tonight. I believe he had 21 points out there tonight with 13 rebounds and 12 assists. So he continues to dominate every single game at, I believe, 35 or 36 years old out there. I think he's 35. Yeah, I believe he's 35 years old. So, because his birthday was I believe a couple of days ago. I think it was on a Sunday or Monday, somewhere around there. So it was obviously the Father Time is not creeping on LeBron James. I mean, he's continuing to doubt all the haters out there, and obviously delivering a triple-double out there on the first game of 2020 for the Los Angeles Lakers. And obviously it is a great game to watch, and especially just seeing how LeBron James played out there tonight. So great job for LeBron. Anthony Davis continuing to show his ability out there tonight. I believe he had 25 points out there, and I think he had 11 rebounds. And I might be wrong. I think he maybe had 1 or 2 blocks somewhere around there. So, great job out there for Anthony Davis, continuing to dominate every single game, making the argument for, not just Defensive Player of the Year, but maybe potentially MVP. You never know. So, he has a lot of goals in mind, and even though those awards are in the back of his mind, obviously championship is the number one priority on his list. So, and especially during this time where the the Western Conference is just basically open field now, like I said in the beginning. So it's going to be a great year for Anthony Davis to basically, just go out there and just dominate every single night, and that's what he's been doing. And he's fighting through injuries, so that tells you a heart of a guy who's just showing a lot of leadership himself, learning from LeBron James, who's also fighting through injuries. So great job tonight for AD for just playing great out there tonight. So great job on his end. The main guy that I was really impressed with tonight was Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley showed up big time in this game, especially in the first quarter. I believe he had maybe 16 or maybe 10. I think it was like somewhere around 10 or 16 points in the first quarter. But then at the end of the day, he averaged tonight 18 rebounds. Guys, his defensive ability is the reason that the Lakers, brought him in. But obviously his offense is also one of the main attractions about Avery Bradley out there. So great job tonight for Avery Bradley for just stepping up out there tonight. I mean, he just continues to show up every single night when it comes to how he's feeling, because obviously injuries was the main issue with Avery Bradley for these past couple of months, but I truly believe now that he is trying to feel his way back to what he once was when he was starting for the Los Angeles Lakers at one point. But he's just been trying to work his way back to that particular level that he was on at the beginning before he got injured, I believe in November, I believe, but I might be wrong with that. But it is what it is. The guy is just trying to feel his way back and is starting to show. So great job tonight for Avery Bradley. Guys, there is one player that I want to give a lot of credit out there that played very well defensively, and that was JaVale McGee. Even though he averaged like 3 points out there, and I think he had maybe 2 rebounds, he did show up defensively, making, I believe, 3 or 4 blocks out there tonight. And I'm kind of impressed how Coach Vogel allowed JaVale McGee play for the final minutes left in the fourth quarter. That's the best thing about Frank Vogel that he needs to do when it comes to putting in the big men. So obviously when certain teams just come out of nowhere with some like huge lead that they're on, you can just have somebody like JaVale McGee. I keep mixing up because they both played great out there tonight. But more on Avery Bradley. But I can give a lot of credit out there with JaVale McGee playing athleticism out there, having great athleticism out there tonight. And then when you have him making those blocks, really helped the Lakers out throughout the night. But I just have to give a lot of credit out there for JaVale McGee out there. So great job on his end defensively. Obviously off the bench, the main guy who we all wanted to see to step up out there, and that is Kyle Kuzma. Even though his last game of 2019 did not go as planned, I believe he maybe had 0 points at one point. I might be wrong. I think maybe it was 2 points, somewhere around there, but I think he made that up in tonight's game with 19 points out there, and I think he had 4 rebounds. So Kyle Kuzma stepped up out there tonight. And guys, like I said in my past videos ago, please check the playlist of the Lakers 2019 and 2020 season. I said this numerous times when it comes to Kyle Kuzma. When it's all said and done, I mean, this is the same guy who, when he's healthy and ready to go, he will give us a great performance every single night. And certain games like this is one of them. I mean, he will give us like 15 to 20 point game on occasion if he's healthy. And this is Kyle Kuzma we're talking about. I mean, for the past 2 years, I mean, this guy has been dominating every single night, and half the time he's been starting for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I know his role has kind of changed a bit, but at the end of the day, this is Kyle Kuzma. He will give us a great performance on occasion, and if he's healthy enough and just, somehow feeling it. So great job out there for Kyle Kuzma for stepping up out there tonight off the bench. Dwight Howard, he had 8 points, and I think he had maybe 4 rebounds out there. A solid night for him. KCP, for these past couple of months, I mean, this guy has been on his A game, and it's all because of his teammates for giving him a lot of encouragement out there tonight. So even though he had 3 points, I think, on occasion when, LeBron or any sort of player who are good ball handlers or good playmakers will pass him a ball, I think half the time it will go in, and I think it's all because of LeBron for giving him a lot of encouragement, and the rest of the Lakers squad like Dwight Howard and AD as well for giving KCP a lot of encouragement from his teammates. And I think it's been showing for these past couple of months that he has been on a tear, averaging about maybe like 13 to 15 points a game on occasion off the bench. He was starting at one point, but I think going back to the bench is more reliable for the Los Angeles Lakers to have him on. Excuse me. But at the end of the day, certain nights like this, I hope it doesn't become a permanent thing. But this is KCP. In the past, he has failed for the Los Angeles Lakers at times, including the fans at occasion. But I think he's starting to feel himself, and hopefully he starts off a 2020 year on a great note, and just tears it up for the rest of the season that the Lakers have until going into the playoffs. So hopefully he's up to that challenge. So overall, guys, when it's all said and done, the Lakers I'm so glad they got a win against the Phoenix Suns. Obviously, it was supposed to be a win anyway, and I'm kind of glad that they are basically still number one in the Western Conference, and I just hope that they continue on this drive that they're on, and starting off 2020 on a huge note by getting a win. I just hope they just continue that, because I believe their schedule is going to be very easy for them. I think they have a couple of teams that are pretty easy wins on their schedule for January. So I truly believe that the Lakers will extend their win streak and obviously their record. So and still remain to keep the number one seed intact for the Lakers, and hopefully they just continue on this huge accomplishment tonight. I hate, it's kind of weird. I'm trying to say this like this is like a huge deal. Obviously it is, but it's not basically a huge deal. But because obviously it's the Phoenix Suns, it was supposed to be a win anyway. But when it's all said and done, hopefully the Lakers just continue on this drive they're on by just playing great offense. And obviously the one thing that I want from the Lakers is to have a great defensive advantage against certain teams, and obviously the team chemistry is also a priority as well. Hopefully they keep that intact, because as we all know, February is it's just 1 month away, and trade rumors is going to start coming up when it comes to certain players on the Lakers that the Lakers might consider trading, and or maybe waive to sign someone else, which if you guys check my last video, I mean, the Lakers are considering bringing in Darren Collison. I mean, the guy has obviously retired in the summer, but he's considering a comeback, and he's considering two teams in particular, and one of them is the Los Angeles Lakers, and obviously one of them is the Los Angeles Clippers, because obviously he's a native from LA. He played in UCL, college there in UCLA, and obviously he just wants to remain at home. And obviously, one of those certain two teams in LA is the teams that he feels is the best destination for him. And you never know, the Lakers might bring him in. And judging by what I'm seeing from comments and on my Facebook page, some of you are considering bringing him in because he's been in the minds of Laker fans in the offseason, but then he made that obviously breaking announcement by retiring, and I believe it was all because of, I don't know, he wanted to look for faith or something. I mean, whatever was the cause for him to retire, he basically just wanted to leave basketball and just focus on himself. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just caught not just the Lakers but the rest of the league off guard when it came to him retiring. But now he wants to make a comeback, and obviously he's picking two priority teams, and that is the Lakers and the Clippers, which still remains to be seen where that goes. I'm not sure how huge this rumor is, but you never know. Things might change between now until maybe he'll make his decision, in these next couple of weeks, or maybe the end of the month, because he said he might come back in February, but that's remains to be seen. If he does it earlier, you never know. So guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel. This is kind of a new atmosphere for me. I mean, obviously you guys see a much different screening, but I just feel like what a better way to start 2020 year on this channel than to speak to you guys face to face. And obviously it is it's kind of different. I haven't done this for a while, but hopefully you guys will see more of this down the line. And it's just this is going to be a great year for this channel, ZSPN, and obviously for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I just can't wait to make more videos about the Los Angeles Lakers when it's all said and done. I mean, it is going to be a great year, and hopefully you guys will have a great year yourselves. I mean, 2020 is the year for for everyone to basically have a goal in mind, and obviously I have one, and that is to do whatever it takes to grow this channel, and it's all by the help of you guys. I mean, just by sharing my videos and just telling everyone that about ZSPN. I mean, this channel is it's all about the Lakers, really. I mean, sure, on occasion I will upload videos when it comes to any sort of sports related, at any given moment, like any sort of breaking news, like as we all know, rest in peace to David Stern, who tragically died today. I mean, I believe it was either today or maybe it was yesterday. I'm not so sure, but the news broke today on January 1st. So it's kind of sad because this is the same guy who spent a lifetime's work for 30 years in being the commissioner for the NBA. And even though there's some Laker fans, and maybe including me, who were a little bit disappointed or maybe heartbroken at one point that remember that decision that happened when we wanted to trade for Chris Paul, and obviously David Stern just basically vetoed that particular trade, and obviously it just started on a downhill spiral for the Lakers ever since then. And most people would blame him for it, but obviously, guys, we should all move on. The Lakers are now back on top, and obviously we should not hate on a person who is basically gone from this earth. I mean, this is not the time to just attack someone for it, but it is. Some people might still have a little bit of bitterness, but but it is basically what it is. Hopefully his family is doing well, and hopefully he's in a much better place. And when it's all said and done, it is basically what it is. And hopefully 2020 is a year that everyone remains safe and just have goals in mind, and hopefully you guys achieve them, and including myself by this channel. So guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel. Please give me your thoughts about tonight's game. I mean, what you guys liked? Who did you like the first quarter, how the Lakers dominated in the first quarter to basically have this win? Or do you guys like the performance of LeBron, AD, Avery Bradley, Kyle Kuzma? I mean, please comment down below who you guys liked out there tonight that really stepped up. And guys, also, what do you guys think about Darren Collison potentially coming back to the NBA, and where do you think he's going to land? Do you guys think it's the Lakers or the Clippers, or is it some other team that we don't even know about? But judging by the reports from Woj from ESPN, he is picking between the Lakers and the Clippers, and he does have a history with the Clippers, playing for them. I believe in 2004 through 2016, somewhere around there. I might be wrong, but I know he played for the Clippers at one point. But it is what it is. You never know, he might consider joining the Lakers because we have a much better chance of winning this year. And obviously the Clippers are always mentioned when it comes to certain players, because they have a sort of a attachment to the Los Angeles Lakers in those certain rumors. But the Clippers find a way to get into the rumor mill because the Lakers are involved. And similarity to Andre Iguodala for over the summer until now, really, they always been in the conversations. Anytime when a player is available, the Lakers and the Clippers are always involved when it comes to that. But it is what it is, and hopefully things will turn out great for the Lakers in general. No matter who joins the Lakers, hopefully they just have that mindset of winning and playing defense and offense as well, and having a great team chemistry at the same time. And hopefully the Lakers will have a great 2020 year, and we just have to root for them, and hopefully the Lakers are just have a great year in general. So guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy.